We're live.
Oh, we are.
We're here. We exist.
Cheers.
Cheers. We turn that on,
Oh, we've got that
and
flash
then
light.
we've got a flashy light. That could be
I'm
that
good
could
with
be our
real.
light.
That is our light. Oh, a disco.
Have a little disco light in the jungle. Disco jungle. Right. Have you got reception now? Look at this sky behind Marcus. If I turn this off.
Oh.
Look at the sky. I don't know how good you're gonna see it. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's so beautiful. Red sky in the warning. Sailor's warning. So, how you all doing? Nobody watching yet. Oh, we got one person. Hello, the one person watching
Sorry,
us.
it's late.
Sorry, we tried to go live and then
We had no internet.
we had no internet, and then we realised actually we hadn't got the mobile internet that we need sorted. But I'm gonna go back to the house while Marcus entertains you. I'm gonna get a light so you can see us.
My lights aren't working.
I've
Okay.
got a light.
Cool.
I'm gonna get a light. Hi, Gingers. Hello. Well, I'm gonna get a light and I'm gonna turn the internet off in the house because we don't need it here. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, I ain't got.
So
I don't know what's going on here.
I'll sort it. I'll sort it.
No, look. Just, you see it? It just says exclamation mark. I've got no credit, no service. We've got bars coming up, but
Did you do the thing with the numbers? You've done all that, yeah?
Yeah, it's in there.
So you've always
Have
done
a
that.
look on the phone. It should probably
So
come
go
up
to
last
your
number.
messages. Go to your messages.
Oh no, it says no network. It says. So that's
Right.
when I put in.
And did it just say no network when you did
Right,
it?
let's just-
Did it go through? Tigo.
Oh, maybe that's what I didn't do. Oh, I didn't get that. It just says no network. Maybe I didn't do T-code. Oh, it's done.
Okay, now you need to go star 888, start a hash, yeah, and then call that. Mobile network not available. Oh, hang on, 2. Ah, you see, because that's your home. You got 2 SIM cards in it.
I have, yeah.
That's your home SIM.
Just trying to call my home sim. So I need to maybe.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's done it.
okay.
Tico.
Tigo. Oh,
It's all exciting
isn't
stuff.
what I see.
Isn't it?
No, I just come up with it because it comes up with like,
2 messages.
there you go, 2 data unlimited.
Oh, it's done it.
Data unlimited. That might work now. I
Oh,
don't know.
maybe soon.
I don't know. Welcome to Jinja Island
Oh,
Parlay.
the exclamation mark's gone.
Yay! We've all got internet.
I think so. Yay!
Yay!
Got in there.
On the beam
Oh, we're
again.
king.
What do you mean again, Jeremy? Like we never stop. When we run out of beer, we go somewhere else and find more beer.
The last time I done this was probably about 15, 20 years ago. I can't remember. I've always had contracts. I've got contracts now, but I've got a free contract, so it's not technically a contract. It's a contract, but it's not ready. It's not tied to it.
Got a free contract. No, you don't.
Oh, it's smoke coming.
That's burning, not smoking.
Yeah, shall I put some mud on it? I'm just going to put some mud on my fire.
Well, I've got to go, Marcus. I've got to go and turn the internet off and get a light so people can see us.
Okay.
So
Have I got to sing and dance?
you've got to entertain
Have I got to be
people in my
performing-
absence.
Have I got to be a performing monkey?
Yes, perform.
So we just, I don't know, dance on a tin box or something?
Dance for me, monkey boy. Dance.
What a dance is there?
Bring on the dancing monkeys.
First of all, I'm going to have to scoop down the burner. Because it's not that smoker, it's more
Worst
burner.
dancing monkey ever. He's just walked off.
Sorry.
Taking a
I'm
walk.
putting smoke, I'm putting soil to dull down the flames. I'm burning a peat burner, that's it.
How happy do you think the people around here are going to be when we put a light on the end of our boat dock?
Very. Very. And also, it makes people think there's somebody here.
Ah, yes.
You're less likely to get robberies if they think somebody's here.
Well, there is someone here.
I know, but
Ishmael and
they
his
don't
family
know
are
that.
here.
No, they might come on here and get a nasty surprise.
Mm,
Ishmael might give him with a machete. He's quite good with that.
yeah. So, Yes. I was just walking through the garden, just thinking how much stuff has got to be done.
Oh,
Like
that's a lot
even
of
just
work.
like coming off the boat dock, this whole boat dock needs sorting out.
And also, we're doing extended over the no man's land.
Well, it used to be. It used to go. It used to
All
continue,
right.
but now it goes down those steps, which just always seem to go down into water.
I don't understand what that's for.
Well, because there were boards, lying
Oh, I see.
down lengthways, and they've obviously rotted away, so they've
Oh, I
replaced
see.
them.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Apparently, everything is rotten here. I can
There's something rotten in the state of Jinja. Right. Keep
Oh,
the people
what-
amused, Marcus.
what have I got to talk
Don't
about?
just play Snake on your phone.
Oh, that one's steak. Oh. Well, we've had all fun and games today. Put all these cables in, and one of them's broken. There's a broken wire. I blame Graham because he's been tugging on and trying to pull the old wires out so we reuse the wires. He should buy new wires, is what he should do. You don't like the sound of that? Oh, anyway, what you guys will be up to? Dog. Oh, over there. So it's a bit dark, but Graham's gonna get the light. My batteries on my lights have run out. That they have. Oh, now, make you dizzy this. Okay, chat. What? Rick Astley? Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, no thank you. Yep, we are on the beer again, even though we didn't really stop. No, it's not too bad. I've got my smoker going, which was more of a burner a minute ago. It's just, I don't know if you can see it, it's on top of that little log there. It's in a tin can. It's a light, and it just provides smoke. But what I've done is I put some soil on it because it was more like a flamethrower coming out the top. Which was a bit disconcerting, that it was. Oh, London. So Martin's late from London. Well, actually, we started late, Martin, so a bit of a palaver trying to get some internet. Because we had no internet. Which wasn't very helpful, no. Yeah, I'm in the Pandora Papers, of course I am. So some people seem to think, well no, because I'm broke. I used to have a bit of money, I used to be okay. But not now, no. Brexit didn't help, no it didn't. We were quite comfortable. And now we're not. Oh dear. Well, there you go. That's what happens, when those numpties put that cross in the wrong box that they did. So, I hope you got your turkeys, your sovereign turkeys from, well, Poland. So there they are, all numpties. They voted to leave the European Union. So they get their sovereignty back. And what do they get in return? Well, they get foreign turkeys from France and Poland. And we've got, well, France is kicking off, aren't they? Well, the French fishermen are anyway. Oh dear. Now, through the grapevine, what I hear is that the French are, well, they're going to be blocking not just the ports, but literally the Channel Tunnel. So they'll be getting there with their lorries full of rotten fish, probably, or whatever they're going to do. Or, actually, knowing the French, they'll probably just set light to a load of tyres. That's what they normally do. You want your waters back, you can keep your fish. Well, they're going to start blocking everything. Which is not good for the UK, considering the UK gets around 60% or more of its food. And now all its turkeys via the Channel Tunnel. Oh, and ferries, obviously. But the French, they will. You know the French. They know how to protest. That they do. Not like the poor Scots, what have you. Scottish, Lockfin Langoustines. He told me that he's going to come down there and dump his rotting shellfish in front of Westminster. Did he have? He drove round in circles 3 times and then drove back up to Scotland after getting a £300 fine. That's pointless. And what do the French do? They dump loads of horse manure. Or loads of bales of hay on roundabouts and stuff like that. That's what the French do. Or they set light to shit. Or they muck spread. They muck spread government buildings. They like to do that. the government knows not to mess with, with those kind of, well, industries such as the fishing, farming. They've got power, and they know they've got power. Unfortunately for the government, they get caught by the short and curlies. You get so many strikes and what have you. There, yeah, what's that? What they call that? The month for grief or grieve, I think it's grieve. Anyway, they strike usually around August time. During the holiday season, they have plenty of strikes. But the good old days. Hi Glasgow! Hello Charlotte! Hello Stephanie! Hello Jeremy! I saw you a minute ago. Hello Andy! Well, Graham, if you didn't already know, he's just nipped back to the house because he needs to get a light. Because as you can see, we're in total darkness. So he thought it'd be a good idea to bring a light onto the boat dock to get more cheaters and other bugs, mosquitoes and stuff. To bug us, and bite us, and eat us, and suck our blood. But also so you can see us. So, I'm a bit concerned about my bench. When we drove past it, I hadn't looked since, so we're a bit kind of preoccupied. Graham's been cracking the whip. And we drove past, or in the boat yesterday, and I couldn't see it. Either it's just sunk, which is made of wood, so it shouldn't really sink, it should be bobbing about somehow. But it wasn't there. So that's a bit of a worry. I hope it's not disappeared and end up on some other island somewhere, or in a mangrove maybe. It might be a bit of fun trying to find it. Yeah, there is mozzies here actually. That was one of Graham's lies. There is most definitely mosquitoes here. That there is. I've seen them, I've felt them, they've bit me. So they're definitely here. They do, Winston. They definitely know how to protest. They make a proper job of it, that I must say. I think I mentioned it before, I did actually help with how I participated in the Gilets jaunes in the early days. We're going around with our motorbikes with those gilets on and stuff. That was a good day out. But then it started getting a little bit silly when Steve Bannon got involved. Because at the moment they're not really proper kind of local protests. They've been, hello, he's back.
Hello.
Speak of the devil. Talked about you, everyone's been talking about you.
Really? What did he say?
No, nothing at all, that's who made that up.
Oh.
He's brought a tripod.
Worse. The only thing worse than people talking about you is not talking about you.
Really? Oh.
Oh, that.
Is that because you want people to talk about you?
That and Hitler AIDS.
And Hitler AIDS?
Yeah, Hitler AIDS is pretty bad.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good. I don't want that.
It's like...
I'm curious now. He's got his camera. No, he's got for his light. So now we've got a light on a tripod. Oh, this is like we're all getting very professional. Are we getting soft boxes? No soft boxes. Yes, there he is. He's over there playing with his tripod.
Back at home.
They are. There he goes.
In Durham. People can't see shit, man. They can't see shit.
They can't see shit, man.
They can't see shit.
Did you say they can't say shit or can't see shit? They can't really see me either. I'm kind of like I look at the blob. The sparkles. Look. You can see the phone in my glasses. Got sparkly eyes.
Okay, this is just sitting on here. Not actually attached. That's probably not a good thing.
Oh. Probably not.
Right, the operation here.
The Tory conference. Have you seen anything about the Tory conference? Because I actually haven't.
Not been following it.
No.
Pack of cunts.
Well, they are, but it's quite interesting to know what's going on.
Is it?
Well, yeah, 'cause I make videos about it. Oh my God! The light! The light! Oh, the light! Oh.
I like it, man.
Okay.
Is that enough? Is that enough lies?
I am sufficiently blinded.
Really close to
Yes,
that camera.
I know
Bit
because
uncomfortable close.
I'm using. I know. I'm using it as protection though from the
Can you put it
light.
in the middle, please?
There you go. Oh, please,
Thank you. Just see how
That
bright
was
it.
a
Oh, that's
authoritarian,
really
that was.
bright. Thing is, I
That's
haven't.
authoritarian.
I haven't charged my battery up, right? This light's probably going to go out pretty soon. So I think we should parlay until. We should party and parlay until the light goes out. Okay, peeps. You've got till lights out time to join us on the hammocks for a little bit of Ginger Island parlay. So what's Marcus been telling you then?
All sorts of stuff about you. About your private life, your habits.
Yeah?
Yeah. Your itchy balls.
I'm really boring. Good anti-Brexit protest outside the venue, apparently. Yeah,
Oh,
that's Manchester
was
for
it?
Europe. Yeah. Manchester
Oh.
for Europe doing us proud. 2 years ago in 2019, I organised the protest against the Tories in Manchester with Manchester for Europe. Ah, that's my claim to fame.
Was it?
Yeah. Can you read that, alright?
I can find you. Oh.
I'll send you a few articles from the conference.
Oh,
Read by
please.
Winston. Miners protested in the 80s and were arrested for being hit
Please.
by a copper with a stick on a horse. Indeed. What's a parlay? Well, it's a pirate thing where you talk.
You talk, yeah.
I mean,
It's French.
It's French from parlay,
It's for talking.
which means to talk.
Can I say thank you to Winston? Because Winston.
No.
Oh, I won't then.
Go on then.
Country boy, but thank you very much for sending me your articles and stuff and heads up and all that. It's very
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah.
It's actually because like the last one you sent me, I made a video straight away.
Yeah, good. So we need to know what's going on in the world because
Yeah. So thank you very much.
we're stuck on a desert island, tropical island, not a desert island. We're stuck on a tropical island in Bocas del Toro.
Mhm.
What?
Actually, I was actually when I got that message come through, I was actually in bed. I was literally about to get up to have my body wash. Get around all the bits and pieces and that. And then I was going to go and make my videos in the morning.
Yeah.
And then it went ping. And I got a notification from Winston via Twitter. Oh, I got to do that one. So I did it.
Brilliant.
I wrote that one as well.
Which one was it?
I can't remember now. I did
You
about 8
made-
this morning.
made so
It's
many
quite-
videos, I
I
can't
did
remember.
8 this morning. Only all shorts, mind.
But yeah, the Paradise Papers Mark II, Mark III, or whatever is out now. The Pandora Papers showed that the Blairs managed to dodge £312,000 of stamp duty.
Yeah, but Andrew Marr eviscerated blowjob.
This morning.
Alexander Boris the Pepperton. Use his full name. He loves it.
The blue one is Atlas. This is Atlas beer.
That is a lightweight beer.
It's
And
called
that's
Golden
more
Light.
That one's a bit more like beer. Is it very light, that one's that?
How many brothers did you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, when they took the skirts off and put trousers on, I
Yeah.
had 2. Otherwise, they were girls.
You had 2
I had
sisters.
2 sisters.
And so why are you so competitive?
What am I competitive? That's all.
Why are you so competitive?
No, I'm just.
You
No, I'll tell you
behave
what.
as
No,
if you had 2 brothers.
no, not at all. Well, it is one of you.
It's like, oh look, you're drinking light beer, you big puff. What's wrong with you? Don't you like real beer or something?
You know what it is? I've got years and
Look
years.
at you, sitting on your hammock, you puff.
Okay. Building sites.
Building site.
Building sites. Working
Oh.
on building sites and with a load of other blokes.
So I'm
Just constantly winding each other up all the time.
I'm the youngest
Look
of
at the day go by.
I'm the youngest of,
We're not all
of
pen pushers.
3 brothers, 1 sister. But yeah, this whole everything has to be a pissing contest about the strength,
is a banter. This is-
of your beer.
No, it depends if you mean it or
I
not.
don't know. I think I'm just really old now. I'm just getting grouchy.
You are great, yeah.
I'm 42.
Yeah, that's why I try and wind you up all the time.
I'm 42.
You actually make it worse for yourself because
old.
you're so grouchy. It just encourages me even more because I'm getting a reaction.
So what am I? How do I win? How do I win this crap
No,
game?
you would never win.
How do
I
win
have the
this terrible
power.
game? Jeez. Do you like my socks?
They're very nice socks. I must
Thank
say.
you. I'll show you my. These are my Brexit anti-Brexit socks.
They've got something anti-Brexit on them.
Yeah, they say these socks kill fascists.
What does it say that?
Is that on me? Somewhere.
Okay.
I've got a tiny hat for me leg around it.
These socks kill fascists.
Yeah, they say these socks kill fascists.
Oh, so they do. It doesn't all. He ain't lying.
I'm not lying.
No, he's not lying.
Could you make the camera work for that? I can't twist.
I could do it.
There you
Look
go.
at that. Anti-fascist socks.
These socks kill. I've got to stay still. Stop moving, stupid bloody thing. There you go. These socks kill fascists.
Oh, look at that bit of leg. Look,
Yeah,
you see a bit of
look at
angle.
that leg.
You see that bit of angle there? Oh, that's saucy.
From, the Clash. Joe Strummer used to have on his guitar. This machine kills fascists. Strummer. The Clash. Should I stay or should I go? Lost in the Supermarket. I played Lost in the Supermarket the other day actually.
I used to have a set of drumsticks from the. Oh, what's his name now? I'm really bad with names. The drummer from Feeder, when he died.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah, he died shortly after. My son
Was he the one who was suffering from tinnitus?
I think every drummer suffers from tinnitus.
Yeah, but no, it drove him over the edge, and that's the reason why.
Oh, is that right? I didn't realise.
I think so. I think it was the drummer from Feeder.
Oh, well, that's my son will know.
We had a night out with them after a gig.
My son's disabled in a
Big
chair.
hands.
When he went to the gig, they gave him these drumsticks. I've got them somewhere.
Big hands in
Cool.
Manchester. It was really cool. It's a couple of years ago when I was organising the anti-Brexit march in Manchester. There was this Liverpool artist called Andy Dunlop. For some reason, he must have been a friend of a friend, and he had these pictures on of like the Jacob Rees-Mogg and Spafford Johnson.
Lovely guy.
Done out as clowns, like really well drawn, well painted pictures. And I got in touch with him through Facebook because he was a mutual friend. And I said, you don't know me, but could we possibly use these images to protest against the Tories at the Tory Party conference? And he said, yeah, sure, man, go for your life. And it wasn't until this year that I discovered that Andy Dunlop is one of the guys from Travis.
Oh, blimey, really?
He's one of the musicians from Travis. Yeah, he lives in Liverpool now, and those were they were Scottish, weren't they? Travis. So yeah, lives in Liverpool and does really good pictures of clowns. Boris Johnson as a clown.
Oh, look, stroke the screen. You got tickles. Look for this.
Andy's here. Hi, Andy.
Hello,
How's the multiverse of madness getting on? Apparently, according to DePiffle, fuel, labour, and food shortages are part of the plan where we transition from a broken low-wage skilled society.
Sake, really?
All part of the plan, folks.
Yeah, they want to starve you on purpose. That's what you're saying.
It's the Maduro diet. That's what they call it in Venezuela.
It's a bit
People
like
lost loads of weight because there's no food.
Is it why I've lost weight?
No, you've lost weight because I don't feed you.
Exactly. So I'm
going to try and cook stuff for you. Like, you're not doing it right.
No, your egg roll.
Wait, leave it.
No, your egg rolls one was absolutely bang on.
Yes. I got a handshake this morning. You might have missed it on
Jinja
on Jinja Vision.
I actually really enjoyed that. It's the first one of them cakes I've had. That was actually really nice. They're quite often a bit heavy sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah. You've got to fry them up a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Got to fry them up with a bit of butter. Butter makes everything better. Actually, it's margarine. It's not butter, which is terrible. We shouldn't be eating margarine, but butter here. Honestly, block of Lair pack. What was it? $7.95 was it? Yeah.
Bottles there from France.
Yeah. That's very comforting to hear, Andy. How is he still PM? I have no idea. What you say about Charlie the Horde? What say about Charlotte the Horde? I don't know what that means. Charlie. Travis is Scottish. Yeah, I know, but one of the guys from Travis lives in Liverpool now, Andy Dunlop. Graham, you're treating Marcus like a pet. Let him eat. He can eat whatever he wants. Oh no!
It's true. It's true.
I feel really bad now.
It's what it's like around here. I feel like a pet.
Really?
I'm like this dancing monkey.
Oh no!
It's turned into Marcus Cam. Although he
like
had a special
Marcus
appearance this afternoon.
A coffee. You can separately to all this ginger ale and shit buy him a coffee, and it'll just go straight to Marcus.
but I still can't buy any food because I'm stuck here on this island, and I don't have a boat.
You keep going to supermarkets. You can buy stuff in the supermarket.
There's no boat to get there. We've got to swim 10 kilometres. I can barely swim one.
We get in a boat. We go to town. We buy stuff.
I'll die.
And I'm like, is there anything else you want, Marcus? And you're like, it's okay. And you're standing there with your bottle of rum. I'll be fine. Got a bottle of rum.
I had gin.
Got a bottle of gin. I'll be fine.
I feel guilty putting things in your basket.
Why?
Well, because you're kind of feeding me, sort of.
Well, yeah, because you're working here, and fuck, I should at least be buying you fucking food and booze
Okay,
and
I'll make sure I
making
read
sure we have a few
I'll-
days out, go
You'll
to
regret that.
Clandestino and chill out on the water.
That was nice there.
Oh, that's lovely. That. Should we do that again this week?
Even we stole the bear though.
Should we do that again this week on Friday?
He stole the bear.
We'll go to
He's
Clandestino
a
on
thief.
Friday. Sorry,
He eventually paid for
Clandestino. El Clandestino. We'll go to Clandestino on Friday, right?
Okay.
And I'll get in touch with Sebastian who runs the place and tell him we'll have the fish. Do you want to do that?
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then on the Sunday, we'll go to Bogus. I'll get in touch with Dave, ask if we can stay over in his apartment on Saturday night. And I'll get in touch with Tom, who owns Bamboo Lodge, about the boat, about the pirate ship.
The pirate ship.
We'll go over there. We'll
there
have a
real
really.
pirates?
We'll go up the island. We'll finally, whether it's raining or sunshine or whatever, we'll go up the island so you get to see more of Isla Colon.
Do I need to make you a wooden eye? Or
No.
Okay.
But then we'll go on the pirate ship and party. Three
Oh.
3:00. It's pirate ship time.
at 3 o'clock?
We just got a boat over from the the dock, the Cananero dock that we got the boat from. Well, we always get the boat from there, don't we? Ariel's dock.
Oh yeah.
Ariel,
Which one's Ariel's dock?
the one that we
Oh, God,
normally
yeah,
go to,
yeah,
the
yeah,
taxi
yeah,
place.
Yeah. Oh, they're nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, to be fair, everyone seems really friendly, really.
Yeah. We'll go up the island. Yeah, Isla Colon, where Bogus Town is. Bogus Town's like a little peninsula off the south of the island. The north of the island is mostly unspoiled. In fact, the northeast of the island, you can't get there by road. The road only goes up so far. And then you have to take a quad bike through the jungle and through the monkey maze.
Are you very good on quad bikes?
No, I'm terrible at everything, Marcus. You know
Oh,
this.
he's silly. You're not.
I've died many times on quad bikes.
You're quite good at blagging.
I'm quite good at blagging. I'm quite good at looking pathetic enough that people throw money at me.
Oh.
But yeah, buy Marcus a coffee, says Glasgow Kiss.
Cheers, Glasgow.
He'll only spend it on beer, but then that's what you want. Sounds like a fantastic plan. Can you find out where Sebastian is in Belgium? Yeah, well, we'll ask when we go on Friday. I'll get all that organised. So and then we'll.
He was a chirpy chap, isn't he?
Yeah.
Especially once he paid.
So if we go into town on Saturday, right, morning, and then we head up the island, we'll have a half day at the Flying Pirates.
Can we make a raft and go
We'll
there
have a
on
pirate day.
go there on a raft?
No, it's too far.
Because we'd be like, you know.
I do like your idea of building a raft.
We've got a bit. Need a bit
I
of
do
raft.
like your idea of building a raft.
Oh.
I've already asked Ishmael if he'd give us a price for 8 16-foot pieces of bamboo, which we can cut in half, and we can make it at least a one-person raft out of that. I'm planning on migrating Quack. I'll happily feed Marcus properly if he'll come.
Who said that?
Get some supplies with this, lads. Thanks, Andy. Woo! £5 super chat. Makes it all worth it. I'm planning on migrating Quack. Quack or Quick? I'll happily feed Marcus properly if he will come and fix up a cheap property in the EU for me. I got him beer too.
Someone else said that to me earlier.
Come work for free for me.
Yeah.
Well, I asked him first. I don't think he's ever going to do this again. He's learnt from his mistakes.
Just spray the teachers up.
He's learnt from his mistakes.
Spray the teachers.
We'll
Get rid
rid
of the teachers.
Bloody cheaters.
Get some napalm.
Are you all right tonight? Have you got?
I'm alright, man. I'll put some stuff on my legs at the minute. I've covered myself in apple cider vinegar.
My socks. This machine. These socks kill teachers.
Yeah, well, I haven't got long trousers on today. It was a bit silly.
That'd be a good idea, though, wouldn't it, to have like teacher-proof socks?
I think a teacher-proof full-body condom.
Yeah.
Oh, you could buy them in a 5-pack. Or is it a 3-pack? I actually don't know.
3-pack. 3-pack or a 12-pack.
How come you know that? You got careful.
Because I've had sex in the last
Really?
few years, yeah, because I'm not married.
There's some truth in that.
I got laid, motherfuckers. Yeah. So, although having an island and a couple of Guinness World Records isn't as appealing to the opposite sex as you might think it would be. Oh, Glasgow! Thank you.
I'm sick of thinking of
£20.
comments.
I'm sick of thinking of comments. That's
Oh,
good enough
cheers,
for us,
Glasgow,
man.
mate.
We love you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. We
That was
appreciate it. There you go. We can spend that on
You
half,
can't think of a comment.
half a
I'm sure he could. I
yeah.
bet he could if he really wanted to.
half a quad bike. So we have to get a quad bike each, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bitch.
You get on the back of mine.
I'll be like, if I've got to squeeze and squeeze.
You got
You've
to
got to
ride.
hold you tight.
You got to ride side saddle with your knees
Yeah,
on one side.
I'm gonna
With
straddle. No.
a little dainty umbrella above your head.
I'd straddle you
Keeping the
tight
sun off
over.
your head.
I'd straddle him.
Okay, we'll get Marcus's own. It's gonna be about $140, I reckon.
Oh my god, it's not that
Yeah,
long.
it's gonna be $70 each, probably. Well, I used to get a
Let's get
discount,
one.
but then the
You can straddle me.
guy who owns the place is a massive Trumpster. So,
Oh no, really?
Yeah, he's a trumpeter. So yeah, we had a bit of an argument last time I was there.
Okay.
I might have called him a knobhead, so I don't think he's gonna give me mates anymore. Whoopsies! That's the next beer paid. Yeah, Jasper, it is. It's what we need. How many people can it hold? What, the raft? The raft? Give him better working conditions. Look, he's got beer. What more do you need in life? He's got Balboa. The island. I've had parties here with probably about 60 people.
No, the island itself's quite big. It's just the size of
Yeah.
the property alone, isn't it?
Yeah, the property's good enough for 4 people to stay in relative comfort.
I quite like the idea of building modular buildings that you could then just fit onto stilts.
Yeah.
Because then you could build them quite easy on the land and then literally just install them.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Does it have a lake? The island does it have a lake?
All the way around the outside
He
edge.
wants to make a lake, but it wouldn't be a lake. It would just end up being
A
like
boat
this.
dock.
No, because it wouldn't have water in it, really. It would just
Wouldn't you dig it deep enough?
It'll be dirty water.
No, you've got to deeper.
How many ladies fit on the island?
How many
Well,
ladies?
60, I guess.
Depends on how you stack them. You
You
stack
could
them.
fit, if you had a big party, you could fit 100 people on the island easily.
Yeah. If you stack them vertically, you get more on. Because if you stack them horizontally, eventually the ones on the bottom will get crushed.
But if people want to sleep over and stuff, I mean, one of the things I want to do is have little places where people can have like hammocks, little hammock stations.
Pods? Like in Japan.
No, I've told you that
Slide them in, like a morgue.
you make a gazebo with a central pillar, and then you have the outer pilings, whatever you want to call them, struts.
Yes, ducks need lakes. The ducks there, they need something to paddle.
We're surrounded by water.
Salt water, they want fresh.
We're literally on a duck island.
They want fresh water. That's a good point, actually. Ducks generally want fresh water.
West African Republic, capital Niamey, crossword, 5 letters.
Oh, Jerry.
Niger. Niger, Niger, I think.
I wouldn't know. Is that in my remit?
See if Niger fits, Jeremy. Any more? Any more? 30 to 40 people max. Well, no, there's a difference between people coming for a party and people staying over. I think you could probably fit 100 people here for a big party if you wanted to. Get a big sound system set up.
I still like my idea. It could be like a big filing cabinet.
A stage on crates.
Those big drawer units that you get in the morgues and that, they can't be that expensive.
But for actually people staying at the moment, it's 4.
Yeah.
If we can make little modular cabanas, like what Marcus is suggesting, then
Modular's always the
I
better
think
way.
20 people could stay here in very nice comfort.
You look like Japanese style, but tissue paper.
You would have to get rid of the chitras. But we've been told a clever way of doing it is by spraying down the trees with orange juice or something.
Oh yes, they did say that, didn't they?
Yeah.
As of night.
In fact, Tom, who owns
no, it's orange skins. You boil them up and create an essence.
Yeah, Tom, who owns the pirate ship, and Bamboo, I'll actually ask him when I see him on Saturday.
Do you think that's why that stuff there? Because that's little citrus, wasn't it? That 409DO6054, whatever it is, that spray. That's a citrus spray. They obviously don't like it.
Yeah.
All the ants disappeared.
Yeah, none of them like it. How many people on the island before it sinks? Well, I don't. You can fit.
It'll sink.
You could put anything on the island; it wouldn't sink. It's not sinking.
It's not sinking, and the sea level's rising.
Yeah, it's not like Jakarta, which is actually sinking because the whole city of Jakarta is pretty much on a big aquifer under the ground, and there's all these.
Can you explain what an aquifer is?
It's a bubble of water.
Stored water in rock.
Yeah. Well, essentially, at the moment, all these the houses in Jakarta, which is a massive city, have a line going down into the aquifer in order to pump out the water for fresh water because there's normal plumbing for a lot of the poorer areas. And what it's doing is if you can imagine, you've got a fixed area and it's full of water, and your city's sitting on top of it, and your city's all concrete, and then basically you take the water out of that, and there's a void, there's air, and there's nothing to hold the city up, and it's sinking.
There's different
It's sinking by
types of
several
aquifers.
inches a year.
But
in
there's
some parts.
yeah, that's true. But there's different types of aquifers. You've got aquifers which are literally what you say, it's like a void. But then you've got aquifers like porous rock. But they're more stable.
Yeah.
So it's like water held within porous rock under the ground.
Yeah.
Now, when you have a lot of rainfall, for instance, you get sulfur build-up in the aquifers, and that's when you get really bad water. Smelly stuff.
Walled city in Tuscany that houses a 13th century uni.
Right.
5 letters. Turin, maybe? I don't know. Marcus isn't showing any leg. I'm out.
I'm not showing any legs, sorry. I've got leg hair. Oh, who said that? David or something?
No, it was Glasgow.
Oh, Glasgow. My leg, if I get that
Oh
far
no,
up,
don't
it's
take
coming.
it. There you go, bit of leg.
Hairy leg.
There you go. There you go.
That's my leg.
You can look at Marcus' hairy arms.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Oh, there's muscles. Well, there's muscles. Look at that, eh? Oh. The arm muscle. Oh no, it's too competitive.
See? Doing it again. Maybe you just wanted brothers so you could like tease them.
No, I was
older or younger than you?
No, I was the youngest brother.
Oh, did your sisters pick on you?
No, I was
Did they make
horrible.
fun of you?
I was horrible.
You were horrible.
Yeah,
You were horrible.
I was
Past
horrible.
tense.
I was, yeah, well, I still am. But yeah, God. Yeah, you can't do that sort of thing these days, but when they turn, I used to flash them and stuff like that just to piss them off.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
I was only
are your
tiny. I
sisters
was very
still
little.
with us? Are they?
Oh yeah, I've got one sister who's actually lovely, Lisa. She's alright.
Yeah.
And then I've got the other one who's a complete out bitch. If you're watching, you are a complete out bitch.
Say what you really think,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Well, she is.
I lost my sister.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
I wish I did.
Oh my God, Marcus! Jesus Christ.
She's a vulture.
No, but.
She's a vulture. My dad was
sister's
dying,
lovely.
and there she was, fucking just going out there and nicking all this stuff
Oh, one of them.
and money out the safe.
Ugh.
And she took, and she then
always
she
money,
felt
isn't it?
guilty.
When
Right?
families fall out, it's always have bloody money.
It is. No, you're exactly right. When my dad was really ill, my dad said to give my sister the key. Because to be fair to Karen, she was actually looking after my dad at the time. And what she did was she took all the money out of the safe when she thought that he was going to die. He hadn't at that point. He ended up in hospital for a bit. But she took like, oh, he's going to die today. I'll have this money before anyone else does. And then she felt guilty. I met her at the house. I was doing some work on the house because the idea was Dad was hopefully going to come back to the house and obviously have his last days at the house. And so I fixed the roof and done various other jobs at the house. And she said, I need to talk to you, Mark. I need to talk to you, Mark. I said, okay. So she took me to the fireplace, which is one of them old backsy Bermuda type fires. Took the front cover off. It was loose. Wasn't even connected up. And there's a safe behind it. And she opened the safe up. I think I need to share this with you. Blah blah. Well, she took all the money out. She had the money in her purse to put back in the safe in front of me. And she explained to me what she did.
Okay.
It was really bizarre. It was really bizarre. And it's I just told you, I lost the fucking right. I lost the plot. You just don't do that. She's a vulture. So yeah. I did what I did. I recorded it all. It's on my phone, my little recorder.
One of the things I wish I'd done with my dad
Couldn't trust him.
before he got really ill with
Something was
dementia.
horrible.
I wish I sat down with him with a video camera and got him to tell his stories. He was full of stories and funny anecdotes and daft things that happened.
Even my dad's breakfast.
I can't remember half his stories. Like I remember telling me this funny story about one of his mates who came out of the house and he was backing out the house one day, and of our house, and he hit the lamppost on the way. It was the 70s, so probably he was drunk, and he was like, "Ah, shit, smashed up the back of my car. Can't get that on the insurance because he only had third party." So he decided to go along Queen's Drive, find a nice big fat Land Rover or something, and then like drive like quite slowly till the Land Rover or the Audi or the BM or whatever got agitated and got right up behind him. And he's going to slam his brakes on, and the BM would hit the back of him, and he'd be able to claim for the damage on the car.
He's a scammer.
So he's driving along Queen's Drive, and he sees in his rearview mirror like I don't know, BM or whatever. He's like, he'll do, you know, right? BM's right up behind him, and he's like ready. He's looking at the rearview mirror. He's ready to press the brake. He's ready. He's looking in the rearview mirror, and he's about to press the brake when bang! He hits the back of a bus. Totally trashed his car. He was all right, like he was wearing a safety belt. But...
Oh dear. That'll teach him.
But like, my dad had all these mad stories about his mates, you know, because he was a car mechanic, he was a bike mechanic, so he had all these like hilarious tales, and I didn't record them, and now they're gone. Do you know what I mean? They're not there in his head anymore.
Same with my dad. Now I was hoping like that all. I did say you can write all the stuff down, but you never do.
No, you never do.
And my memory's shit anyway. So.
You're best filming it.
Yeah,
Just get a camera now.
Yeah.
Sit down with your dad, or your granddad, or your grandmum, or whoever, and just have that chat. Tell some stories.
Yeah, I think my biggest loss would be my grandfather. He was a brilliant man. He really was. Salt of the earth type.
My granddad George, he was great. He died when I was about 10, I think.
Mm-hmm. Saying that my mother was great as well, to be fair. She was a sweet woman.
But yeah, he fought in the war. He fought in like World War II, in the Navy from 39 to 45. He was really humble. He was a really nice guy. He was lovely, and I think these days people will call him a snowflake and make fun of him or something.
That's just stupid.
Because he was nice, and you're not allowed to be nice anymore. Because being nice is weak. You can't show any weakness.
Well, I'm not. People call me snowflake. I'm not nice. I take the piss out of everybody. That's just who I am.
Aussies say that. Aussies go, I'll take the piss out of everybody. And you go, all right then, Aussie. When I got here, they said, have you got a criminal record? And I said, I didn't think it was still compulsory. And they get all arsey about it. Actually, Australians are a bit like, about the criminal thing. I found this when I was travelling. When you're travelling, wherever you go, there'll be half the people who think it's funny. Like, if you go to Hartlepool, half of them will think it's funny that they hung a monkey thinking it was a French spy. The other half are mortified. If you go around the
hung a monkey?
They hung a monkey.
Why would you do that?
Because they thought it was a French spy. That's why they call the people of Hartlepool monkey hangers. It's a true story. But like, you go around Polynesia, and half the people you talk to, you can make jokes about the fact that they used to be cannibals, or they'll make jokes about the fact they used to be cannibals. The other half take it really seriously, and I'm absolutely mortified at the fact that their ancestors used to eat people.
That's one of my things. Like bucket list type things.
Yeah.
I want to be able to eat somebody.
Get out, Marcus. I thought you were going to say, I really want to go and travel around the South Pacific. It would be beautiful. Well, these women with coconut bikinis on.
Loads of people have done that.
Right.
Do you know many people have eaten someone? No. See? It's good to be different.
I went to the tomb of Andre in...
Andrew Walker?
No, Andre. No, in Fiji, and he ate over 800 people.
What? On one sitting?
Yeah, I think so. Just really hungry.
Right.
Yeah. When they've not had beer for a week. We had beer all week.
No, we had a dry day. We turned to the rum, kind of. And the water was so bad.
You can't say we had rum and therefore it was a dry day.
Well, no, it was a dry day. No, because I had rum in my water because the water was so shit.
Yeah.
It tasted like mud.
Have you ate any spicy food? Yeah.
Actually, Bocca's hot sauce.
Bocca's hot sauce.
Nothing like curries or anything like that yet.
No.
We all make curries.
Yeah. My granddad was called Godfrey.
Mm-hmm.
But his pitmate over years thought he was called George. He only found out at his funeral.
Did he have the same surname? So was it Godfrey Go?
Godfrey Goff.
Goff, what is it? Yeah.
It's Goff.
Is it Goffy Goff? That'd be a tongue tie. Or was it your mother's?
Neville is
mother's father.
The father of
Neville?
Phil Neville is called Neville.
Is it me or I look like Fester again? I look like a big round nugget of a head, like an
Someone said you look like Danny DeVito, and I was like, how do you look
Danny
like Danny DeVito?
DeVito.
You know that bit in the video where you take the cowling off the
Yeah.
motor?
Oh,
you,
that,
you
yeah.
don't half look like Danny DeVito in that.
Really?
Just from the angle, yeah. Like, what the fuck is Danny DeVito doing on my island?
I haven't looked like Tweed.
Harry Hill.
No, Tweedledum.
Eddie from Bottom.
Eddie the Bomb.
Eddie
No,
from
Danny
Bottom.
DeVito. Danny DeVito. Maybe the clipping the hair on the head isn't such a great idea. I need a mullet.
Yep, but it's never stopped me so far. No, Eddie, have you got the crackers? No, it's just the way my trousers hang. No, Eddie, I'm talking about the things you put in your hand and pull. Well, I've got one of them, but I'll put it on the table.
Yeah, why is that? Like, when people talk about food, it makes you hungry.
So when I'm watching TV and someone eats, someone eats on TV or someone has a drink on TV, it always makes me want to drink or eat. Like whatever they're having, I'm like, oh, I want some of that. Yeah.
Well, if I'm drinking, I always want to eat. It's silly, really, because you probably don't eat. Probably not hungry. You just want to eat. And like like Kat was saying to you about crisps. You like crisps?
I do like crisps.
I like crisps.
Well,
they don't like me. They don't like me. But I like crisps.
Loads of things I like, but I am actually enjoying the fact that we've been here 3 weeks, right? And I've probably lost, half a stone or something.
Yeah.
Which is great.
You can see your penis now.
Yes, that's always a bonus.
I still can't. It's going to invert.
Oh, it just pisses everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like a garden sprinkler.
Well, that's ever since I had that Prince Albert.
Yeah.
You still had your
Why
tattoo.
did you have that, man?
I don't know. I thought you were going to get a tattoo.
Oh, because I said I'd get a tattoo
Yeah,
if you got a Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Now you just got like a pissy cock ring.
It's really hard though. You keep crossing the streams.
If you didn't like piss out the same hole that you come out of, then a Prince Albert wouldn't be such a bad idea. But you literally piss out that hole. I'm sorry. I wish I'd filmed my ex-father-in-law. He was in the Belgian resistance.
Oh, brilliant.
Something about blowing up a bridge outside Antwerp.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you've got someone in your life right now who you find interesting in some way or has interesting stories, please you've got a camera on your phone.
There's a lot of really interesting people, from where I live, because I'm in a resistance area, and the Marquis.
Oh my God! Have you seen what Glasgow Kisser said?
Go on.
Read that.
You are a wonderful man, Marcus. So pleasant and easy to talk to. Oh, sorry, what's happened? Come back!
Are you reporting him?
Talk to. The fact that you look like something out of a horror movie is inconsequential.
Jesus Christ! That's a bit harsh. Glasgow.
Yeah, but it's true.
Although you have just said that you one thing on your bucket list is that you want to eat somebody.
Food. Don't care where it comes from.
I tell you what though, every time I ring up Mystery Hour to ask a question, I always ask the same question, which is, if you're in an alive situation, you're playing Crash Lands in the Andes, and you've got to eat people to stay alive, you've got to eat the dead to stay alive, who would taste better, the meat eaters or the vegetarians or the vegans?
That's a valid point, Ash.
Yeah, because I thought maybe a butcher could get in touch and say, well, the reason why bacon tastes so good is blah, 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 and explain it a little bit.
Well, I think it'd be more a case, because everyone's in England, for instance, when I came over to France from the UK, we were looking for meat.
They never let me through, by the way.
Oh. They'd, always looking for meat that's really lean looking, and it's always the worst meat. In France, the French, they like a bit of fat in the meat, because the fat renders down and makes the meat really tender.
Well, that's why lamb is the most amazing meat. It's so fatty. It's got that lovely marbling in it. And pork belly. I mean,
so you'd be better off having a fat human to eat than a skinny vegetarian.
Seriously, if you're not vegetarian, get yourself a pork belly, like a big slab of pork belly from the local farm shop. Put it in the oven, 100 degrees. Just fucking leave it there all day. Leave it there.
Do you ever do pork scratchings? We had pork scratchings the other day, didn't we?
We did. We bought some pork scratchings.
I did my own pork scratchings. What you have to do is you buy a bit of rind, basically the skin, a bit of fat on it, and then you have to brine it first overnight. So you put it in water and salt, and then dry it off, and then you slice it and do little slits and all what to do. And how I do it is I use two grates. I have one on top, one on the bottom. So one's rendering on top of the other. I just swap the trays around so they render on top of each other. It's all the fats you constantly basting it with the oils. Oh, so good. And fatty.
Yeah.
And bad for you. And salty. Yeah, it's really bad for you, actually. There's no goodness in it.
Has Jeremy got any more questions? Any more quiz questions from the crossword? He's doing a crossword. We can help you.
This is a crossword. Oh, I'll be useless. I had to search that Hughes and Stephanie. It's a subject of interest to me.
What, cannibalism?
Oh.
Bear with me. Bear with me. I should have brought the cooler thing. No specs. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm only 5'7", man. I'm a short ass. I'm a fat short ass with shaven head.
Well, I've got not much hair left, and I'm only 3 inches bigger than you.
I told you before, you know, I just clip my head.
I'm also taller than you.
But the thing is, when you kind of like being 5'7" for most of your life,
Yeah.
when people say things like that, you realise it doesn't even bother you.
What, like?
Because you just say, what the hell? I don't really care.
And you don't bang your head on so many things.
Not quite so many things, no.
Not quite so many.
No, I get more of a Rick Neck talking to people.
Yeah, but really tall people are arseholes.
Oh,
I don't want to talk to really tall people.
No, my son's really tall, he's alright.
Really?
He's good, like, yeah. Yeah, you'd like Wayne. Wayne's good. Yeah, he's very tall. He's 6 foot 3 or 4.
Jesus Christ.
No, no.
Get a click in the... I'll get a
He's
click in
very
the
tall.
neck, man.
He works for the museum service in Norfolk.
Oh, right.
And very good as well he is. He's a good lad. If you're watching. If you're not, you can't.
Language, Timothy.
Oh, yes.
Right, I've got a crossword here up on my phone. This is what I was doing the other
No,
day.
he's a good boy.
Not a difficult thing to eat. 5, 2, and 4.
Not a difficult thing to eat. 5,
Yeah.
2, and 4.
It's a cryptic crossword.
Oh, God.
I think the answer is piece of cake.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick. Well done.
Get together for getting in the harvest. 7 letters.
Get together.
Gathering. No, that doesn't fit. 7 letters. Get together for getting in the harvest. So get together will be a party or a function. For getting in the harvest, what would you use? A combine harvester, a scythe, a bushel.
No, bushel is like a cluster of, like you'd have a bushel of hay or straw or something.
Get together for getting in the harvest. Festival? Could be a harvest festival.
That could be a harvest festival. Right?
Get together. Which is get together would be a festival.
No, you
well,
have harvest festivals, so
yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay. Cried out for a drink. 5 letters.
Cried out for a drink.
So something. A word that means to cry out, but is also a drink.
Oh.
Could be a type of drink. Could be a brand, maybe. No, it wouldn't be a brand.
No.
I don't think. Succeed in losing one's balance. I think that's cash out. It's 4, and 3. Succeed.
Oh, that was cryptic.
Succeed. They're all. What was it?
Cryptic.
They're all cryptic. Drinks and a sandwich. Clubs. Club soda.
Club soda, yeah.
You have a club sandwich, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. What is it? 4 letter?
5 letters. Drinks and a sandwich. That wouldn't make any sense for just. Why would it be? It would be sandwiches, wouldn't it? Lose out, fall off. Succeed in losing one's balance. Well, I think it's like cash out, because then you succeed, don't you? When you're winning, when you're gambling, you cash out. My girlfriend is 5'1". I'm a giant. Well, my previous girlfriends were all 5 foot or 5'1", except for Catherine, who is the same height as me. She's 5'10".
Yeah, my Caroline, she's 5'4". She's probably shrinking, but I am. I used to be 6 foot.
Catherine's very leggy.
Are you saying that she's got very little body and all legs?
No,
Just looks a bit odd.
she's all in proportion.
You saying the cat looks
She's
odd?
just very tall.
You just called her very
Very
leggy.
tall for a lady. Those legs go all the way up. The Italian man about town.
Hmm?
The
Italian
Italian man about town.
Oh.
So that might be a name of a town that is also Italian for L. Like, what would you say for like the Italian? Like, what would be the definite article in Italian? Do they use la and they use French use le and la. The Spanish use el and la. What do the Italians use for he and she?
God knows.
Or the
Masculine, feminine.
masculine, feminine. The Italian man about town, 5 letters. I'm not doing so well on this one. It's beastly being a long time in one occupation.
They're very cryptic.
Oh, it's a cryptic crossword. It's beastly, so it'd be like the name of an animal. Being a long time in one occupation.
It's not a sloth.
7 letters. Could be. Doesn't have any main course, 5 letters. Right, giving up.
That's too
hard
cryptic.
basket. Too
My
cryptic.
brain don't work that way most of the time.
I need to fill it. I need to fill in the letters. Give me a bit of a clue.
It usually helps, doesn't it? Because give you hints to, you've got other letters to work by. Oh, up, down.
Depends if you're a dwarf. What are Marx's dogs called?
Oh, my dogs are called. Okay, my oldest dog, my Wally, is called Wally. The next one,
Really?
My Ginger dog looks like you. Better haircut though. And then they got they got Sebastian, who's a Dalmatian Labrador cross. He's all white with spotty ears, and he's that's Sebastian.
It's the man.
And then I've got Pandora. She's nutty as a fruitcake, and her name's Pandora.
As in the Pandora Papers.
Exactly.
Can someone tell us why they're called the Pandora Papers? Because I'm kind of intrigued. Why Pandora?
Named after my dog.
No, in the box.
Mhm.
She let all the evils of the world out, and all that was left in the box was hope. Like Brexit, that.
That might be a long video. That one.
Which one?
The Pandora box one. Because you've got to cover it all, really. It's not enough to say, oh, with leaked papers. Bye.
3 points to Marcus. What's the French word for dog? Chien.
Chien, yeah. What is chien? Chien.
Un chien.
Chien.
And chien. Andalusian. And chien. Andalusian.
Cat is chat.
Grow up to be. Bia de Besa. Besa. De Besa.
Rabbits and lapin.
Chien.
Vachicos.
Now,
Mouton. Sheep.
in Espanol, the Spanish word for but, as in...
Glasgow. Marcus, do you name your tools? Actually, I do. Is that sad?
Nah, that's the sort of thing I do. When I was
I work on my own,
travelling,
I talk to him.
when I was travelling, I called my laptop Dell Boy, and I called my camcorder Al, like from Quantum Leap.
Does Marcus's wife come on here and talk? Well, no, she's not here, is she? I left her behind, holding the fort. Poor girl. She did have her parents over and that as well, and now she's got Matthew, my son there, or our son here, there now as well. So, damper, of course. That's what that means, Jeremy. And then you have got DPM, which is damper membrane.
Which one is your fab? What's your favourite tool?
My favourite tool.
Or maybe your favourite dog?
Oh my god! Oh, are you talking dogs or tools?
Tooly dogs.
Glasgow.
Tooly dogs.
Yeah, I can do both. If it's my tools, it's a difficult one because they all kind of come together. But if I say my favourite tools, probably my Festool Domino Dowler, my DF700 XL. Oh.
Watch them all fall
tools.
down.
Yeah, that'd be my Domino Dowler.
Dowler.
But the one tool I could not do without would be my table saw. My Jet Super Saw. Which is all cast iron and stuff. That I cannot do without. The fence tool I could do without, but it's really transformed the way that I work. Speed things at no end. It makes like it's a funny machine. It's like if anyone knows what a biscuit joiner is, it's like a biscuit joiner on steroids.
Mm.
It's a beast of a machine. It really is. It's expensive, but £1,500. It's for a handheld power tool.
Oh, tippity beastie.
But it really made a huge difference to the way I work. Yeah. But other than that, we were table saw.
1 hour. We're 1 hour in. This study's supposed to be a
If
short
not,
one.
if not a table saw, that'd be my plane thickness. Then. If it wasn't my plane thickness, it'd be my dwarf rated arm saw. If it wasn't that, what else I use? My lathe even. Oh, my hammer scroll saw. They keep disappearing. Come back. I have a Milwaukee. Yeah. A cordless table saw.
What?
You telling me you can get a cordless table saw now? That's nuts. I'm out of touch. It wouldn't be no good to me in my workshop, obviously, but on site, I can imagine it's a brilliant thing to have.
It's the table.
I'll tell you what that'd be really good for. If you're a kitchen fitter, if you're going out doing job work fitting kitchens for people, a table saw that's recharged, the cordless one would be so convenient.
Cordless table saw. Essential.
Well, those cordless tools that we've bought have been really cool. Really handy.
Brilliant. The circular
It's
saw.
so convenient.
The skill saw is brilliant.
Mm.
It's so good. On site for finishing, it's priceless.
Oh God, I can imagine. Yeah. If you just rip like trims and stuff like that down, if you're doing finishing work, like you say, even if it's doing like skirting boards or trimming up skirting boards, you've got to scribe the skirting board to the floor or whatever. Or if you've got to even do your miters on the corners. Not for your internals, because you don't miter internal skirting boards. No. You scribe them. You cut over the opposing skirting board. Otherwise, you have a gappy joint. It really annoys me when people do that. I see people do it. I just want to hit them with a big stick.
I have a cordless saw. Works on elbow grease, says Mad Monk there.
Yeah. Well, they do.
I have a cordless hammer.
Well, I do use hand saws a lot, but they have a place. They really do.
How many acres you got, Marcus?
Me, I've got 2 hectares, so what's that? Not 2 hectares.
4.5 acres.
2 hectares. Yeah, it's about 5 acres, yeah. It's enough. More than enough. Actually, in fact, it's too much. Land's not worth much in France at all. It's very cheap. Agricultural land, that is. It's a big country.
Life is cheap in France.
I'll tell you, my house, I paid 50,000 euros for it. But it was completely out of wreck and I had a cow in the kitchen.
Did you know that metal detecting is illegal?
In France. It's not actually legal now.
You need a permit.
You need a permit. Because I've got a metal detector.
Alright. Metal detecting without a permit is illegal.
It's to do with removal of artefacts from the country. They're pretty hot on that. Yeah, it's quite hard to get permits. Well,
ironically enough, after they've stolen stuff from all.
Well, yeah, obviously, but they've given a lot back. Actually, France has.
Has it?
Yeah.
More than Britain has, which is nothing.
Well, nothing. No, a whole lot more than Britain. So I did tell you before that my son looks after a tricolour from the Battle of the Nile. It's one of the first tricolors with the big flag, big, French flag, and it's huge.
How?
Absolutely huge. But the size
Marcus
of a football pitch.
had his tool workshop. Oh.
I'll be 5 times faster.
That cable would have worked. He would be like a pig in shit.
Yeah.
You need to learn
And a good
manual.
bench and a good. Sorry.
You need to learn manual before you go electric.
Well,
That's what Glasgow Kiss said.
I've got manual. Everything I do is manual. But I've also got power tools.
How much of France is still a no-go zone?
I mean, the go zone.
Yeah. Bombs
I
to
don't
the wall.
understand. How do you mean? Sorry. Come back. Don't wear steel toe.
On the island. Don't wear steel-toed boots when.
So I don't understand that, Glasgow. What do you mean? How much of France is still no go zone?
The Brexiteers, all of it.
I don't understand.
I don't know. Can you go down to the bottom? Someone was saying something about steel-toe cap things.
Oh.
Don't wear steel-toe cap boots when using a metal detector A mate of mine did that, full day ticking. Fair enough.
That would be a silly thing to do. Oh, the red zones.
From the wars. The
I got.
wars.
I want
There
the
was
red
still
zones from the
fighting
wars.
in our heads.
What wars? Which wars?
World War One and Two.
Well, what are red zones?
Well, there was a lot of ordnance that was
Oh, left.
left by the Nazis.
Well, I'll tell you a little story about that.
Kaiser
Have I
Wilhelm.
mentioned this before about a friend of ours who lived? They moved now, but they used to live in a little place called There. And
There.
No, There.
There?
It was a V.
Was it there?
No, There.
Where was it here?
There.
There, over
V-A-Y.
It was there. Was it here or was it there?
V-A-Y-R-E. Place called There. And when they first moved, they started knocking about to try and do a bit of renovation works and what have you. A couple of guys there doing work, and all of a sudden they all stopped work because there was actually a bomb, an aerial kind of bomb. It fell between the two walls, not in the cavity, but it was like a building there and a building there, and it was fell in between the two walls. And it's been there ever since. Anyway, they started knocking this wall out, and they found this flipping. It was huge. If you look, it's actually on the BBC News website.
Holy!
When it was news, it's probably still on there. You put there and bomb ordnance, and they had to evacuate the area.
Trousers, trousers.
Yeah. It's only a small town, not blowing the town up.
If you go to the BBC website, there's a story about a guy in Boca del Toro who built a castle out of plastic bottles.
Do you hear about the guy, the farmer who built a house behind a haystack, and then they found out about it? He couldn't get planning permission, so he built his house, and he had to knock it down. He got one of those upholstery demolition orders on it, and he had to pay if every day. That was a crazy amount of money. Every day that it was still standing.
Oh, do you know who didn't have to pay that? Dominic Cummings.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, as you could
For his property that was there for 20 years.
That's his father's property.
That was habitable.
The cottage on the land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the massive estate that they own just outside Durham city centre. You didn't have to pay that.
Yeah, but he wasn't in eye test.
True.
He probably didn't realise.
But I was going to say the plastic castle, we go visit it.
Is it still there?
If it's still there, yeah. I don't know. He was doing it to make a point, and then they banned plastic bags and stuff in town. So I think they made.
Did he run out?
He made his point quite well. There was another message there. I missed it. But we've been going for an hour and 7 minutes. I posted the Richard Osman show. Oh, brilliant! Excellent. Thanks, Glasgow. Okay, right. Well, we're going to head off now because honestly, we did a 7.5 hour show today. It was mostly Marcus, but
Marcus Cam.
Marcus Cam. And now we've just done over an hour of Jinja and PARLEY. Don't know about you, man. I'm bloody knackered.
You're always knackered. He's like an old man. He is.
Oh,
I'm the old man. I feel like I'm the old. I'm rickety. You just get tired like an old man.
Yeah. Let's get drunk.
Don't do building work. It buggers your body up.
I
Tell
get
you.
drunk.
Worst thing you can do. Wrecks your hands. Wrecks your joints. And don't fall into footings with diggers.
Don't fall into debt.
No, don't do that either. Yeah, and if you have debt, get rid of it.
It's not mountains of debt. It's caverns of debt.
I've got no debt anymore. I'm quite lucky, but I haven't even got a credit card. I have no credit cards.
I know.
You've got a debit card.
Right.
Oh, music time. Is a boogie.
I'm gonna boogie.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Yes.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Yay! It's connected successfully. Thank you, Chinese woman. Let us know. Right, so Marcus and I will be heading over to the Ginger Island Discord. In a bit. Maybe.
Well then.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, you can fall asleep on me.
Well, I might do.
Well,
We can still chat with you. If we're not there or you're not there, we'll see you tomorrow.
If you fall asleep, I'm going to booze you.
You're going to booze me?
I booze you. Oh, God, I didn't tell you the things I've done in the past.
Jesus. I can quite imagine, mate. I will do what
Don't
Metallica...
Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep.
I'll do what Metallica advised and sleep with one eye open, gripping the pillow tight. Right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
We'll be back tomorrow. I won't be there.
It's
I won't be
Marcus-
back tomorrow.
Bernard Matthew's love child. He's dead, he is. He's gone.
Yeah,
And also, they got
was-
sovereign turkeys now from Poland.
he was thrown into his chickens by Hannibal
He was a
Lecter.
horrible man. His daughter's okay, but he's horrible, horrible man.
Anyway,
But he's dead now.
thanks for watching. Love you all. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Ginger
Frame
Vision.
rate, frame rate. Look at that.
When we will
How
be
fast can I move my fingers?
Hopefully.
Flash.
digging out.
Flash.
We're hopefully going to be digging out
What?
the
Bench.
workbench out the water.
It was spade.
Hopefully it'll still be there. And also, excitingly, we should start making headway on our name plaques, because we want to make sure that everyone who
Can I
has
put top on the bench?
contributed towards the
I need
restoration
a
of Ginger
top
Island
on the
is
bench.
properly, acknowledged. Okay.
Oh, they made the Belgian news about the bomb. Oh, you remember that, do you? Cool.
Brilliant. Get on with the garden, says Jasper. All right. Go have a
At
sleep
these
first.
doing.
Good night, everyone.
We
See you
can
in the morning.
no,
Sweet
guys, we
dreams.
can go and gather up all the
I love you
coconuts
all.
and get them all ready.
Bye.